just like you. Return to Meridian. Is the war well and truly over?
Oh, hi guys, I see someone's watching. Welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, Jesse, figured it out. I'm not as crazy old as I thought I was. Now I just want to make sure, can you guys hear me okay? Is my microphone working? Ooh, I'm in the air. That's a yes, Jesse, you can hear me? Fantastic, alrighty. Oh, we got someone else. Welcome. See here, we got a couple of lanterns, but they're not actually who I'm after. Creature I'm after, fantastically enough, is, oh, I think I might have just seen him, a stalker. Now, stalkers come probably a little bit later in the game.
Here we go again.
Fantastic, thanks. So stalkers come in a little later in the game. Ooh, looks like he thinks something a bit odd is going on. See that yellow question mark? Anyway, they have invisibility. So that makes it very difficult, but if you can look over here, we got some red lines. I'm going to put my target on there, just there. That's a mine, which the stalkers drop. Now if I get too close to that, it's going to set off a flare and stalkers are going to come running and attack me. Oh, we got another viewer, hey! So if you guys have any questions about Horizon Zero Dawn, I think I'm about 56 hours playing this. I have finished the main story, but ooh, something's
Killing a
close.
machine that disappears into thin air.
I don't know where, there we go, there's a stalker, guys. I didn't even see him. Gee. So what I did there was just override him. That's a technique you can learn later on. He's now going to protect me. Oh, there's another one right there. They're really hard to see. But looks like he's just running around having a bit of fun. Oh, good, look at that. Now, one thing that's absolutely beautiful that I've noticed about this game is that the robots actually move a lot like animals. Like, it's not... Well, it's what you'd expect, obviously, but they've really made it look beautiful. There's these creatures called, machines called sawtooths. My goodness, they are so, like, wild cats. Any Wildcat fans out there? With some High School Musical going? Now, Ashley Birch, she's the voice actress for Aloy, I think. She does a really good job. She really does. Just kills it. Woo! Like, I have never felt as connected with characters as I have with this game, because it's not just Aloy. Oh my goodness, there's another one! Ow! I'm not too worried about getting hit, because I have a special suit. You can't buy this one. Alrighty, I just had a warning come up that it wasn't going through that well. My connectivity was bad. Hopefully, I'm sure you guys. But yeah, I'm not too worried about getting hit at the moment. Because I found this suit. It can take a while to actually get it. Oh, that's good. Thanks, Jesse. You have to collect different, what are they called? Power cells throughout the game. And I really do recommend you start getting those power cells from the very start. It's a bit of a pain trying to collect them at the very end. Ooh. Yeah. So, in the top left-hand corner, you'll see my health. It's covered in blue at the moment. That's because of my, because of what I'm wearing. And so it's a bit of a shield that'll just keep me alive a little longer, because I tend to get hit a lot. Maybe like. So as I said a little earlier, oh, it's just Jesse. I guess you already know. I won't bore you with the story. This game is really beautiful. Have a look at this. This is how they do the sign games, sign in the games as well. So they'll tell me where a nearby city is. Oh, I let off a siren. See that? There goes a flare. Whoops. I should probably tell you what mission I'm doing. At the moment, I'm actually trying to get fuel from these stalkers because this crazy guy north of the map drinks this stuff. And when he drinks it...
There should be enough fluid.
Yeah.
These things are hard to catch.
When he drinks it, he has visions. So, crazy guy, I want him to have visions. Which is always good fun. Get some of this. Alright. Now, I'll let you have a look at the map, guys. So, at the moment, I'm in this rainforesty area. We have the main city, which is beautiful how they've laid it out. It's got a it's got water that just runs through it. You can see under here wonderful bits of water. Now let me zoom out for you guys. This map is huge. It is so flippin' huge. I started down here. Whereabouts was it? I think it's up in this little area. And I thought that was it. I thought that's what I was going to get to play with. And then you just keep going, and boom. Still haven't found every single area. And one thing that's good, because although it's really quite big, you have what's called fast travel. So I can travel between the campfires that I found. It goes to a load screen, but it's almost instantaneous. So I won't do that now, just so you guys can check out the scenery. This is something you get to unlock as you go along. It takes a while to unlock the fact that you can just whistle and get one. But to start with, what you have to do is actually override these horses, machines. Let's have a bit of fun. Kill these guys. Boom. You can also unlock a skill that allows you to put 2 arrows. Fast travel is really helpful. Trust me, it is insanely helpful. But what you can do in this game, and I compare this game a lot to Tomb Raider because that's what I've recently played. In Tomb Raider, you can pick up an arrow once you've shot it, and that's great. Well, once you put it in an animal or a person. You can't do that in Horizon, but check out my bow. That has 3 arrows on it at the moment, and you can't do that. You can't do that in Tomb Raider. Maybe you can, and I never unlocked it. Sounds like somebody wants me on my phone. But yeah, any question you guys have, send them through. I'll answer them for you. I'll try not to give too many spoilers, but I will warn you, I have finished the main story, so there may be spoilers just waiting, I guess. I can't help that. That is true, bows are so much cooler. I mean, your Katniss Everdeen, Tomb Raider, Aloy here, Susan from Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. Gotta go back to Susan. My childhood right there. And this is below the main city. If you look up here, that's where the main city is. That's where the Kadra live, as well as the king. So they all live there. I guess this is a bit more of like a villager area. It's incredible, the world building that they've done. It's so beautiful.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost.
And the
I'm
amount
a
of
guard,
times,
not the town crier.
just the people, just random people. Hang on, let's see if I can talk to this guy.
Don't just cast about talking to strangers, woman.
How many hours did the main quest take me? My goodness. I did so many side quests in between the main, and I recommend doing the side quests as well as you go through, and if you can complete as many as you can by the end of it, you get more help, and it just makes it so much more of a character building experience, because it just feels so worth it to get to the other end and feel like you've just accomplished so much more. And I don't want to give any spoilers, and I feel like that's probably as much as I can give. Oh, okay, I see what it's doing. So this wants to take me up the elevator. That's going to make me load. I don't want to do that. Let's show you guys a bit more of the scenery. Thanks, Alistair. Yeah, this is, I was talking about it a little bit before. This armor is actually found early on in the game, but you can't get to it. It's behind a like a bulletproof glass and stuff underground in this cavern. And I immediately looked at it and thought, I want that. I don't want to finish this game without it. So you have to go through the game and collect some power cells to actually get through to it. And I recommend collecting those power cells. And if you go into NovaStream AU, there should be a game review coming out in maybe this month or next month's magazine, so you guys can check out my review for this game as well. Bit of a plug there, guys. Oh, look at that. I'm getting all fancy. Guys, I'm lost. It's such a big map, I'm lost. Let's see what I can do in here. Network. Ah, yes, it's the NovaStreamNetwork.com. Okay, I'm very lost. Hang on. Hey, look at this guy. Looks like he's spitting over the edge. Whoa, it nearly fell. Gee. Now, this is why I really didn't want to do fast travel, guys, because you just have to check this out. Look at that scenery. Look at it! Guys, it's beautiful. Oh, and there's a guard. He's beautiful too. Damn, God, look at that sexy backside. Alright. But the Kaja are very much ahead in their technology, I guess. I mean, like, look at that bridge, look at all that. It gives you a little bit of idea of who those people are. And getting up here, getting up the top of the hill. Okie doke. Now I should be able to call a.
I'm more
got a bit
tired
stuck.
than usual. Should have eaten more breakfast.
There we go. There's Black Stallion. Let's go. Ooh, a little bit excited. Is there any question, guys? Send them through. Ashley Birch is a very progressive and smart actress. She's talked a lot about how much she loves this character. Aloy is a very incredible character. She's definitely, I mean, like, again, I don't want to give... Oh, wow, I didn't hear about the sequel. That's awesome. Apparently the sequel's already underway. Well, the story does have it open, so there could be a second, second series from that. I think Aloy at the moment, she's probably in her late teens. She just did a, at the start of the game you get to do a ceremony which gets her into like adulthood and all that. You know what? It's a little bit of fun. So those little white people bodies up there, torsos, they need help.
You saw me. This is it.
Save their lives. I am a hero. But yeah, another thing about Ashley Birch is that I didn't know the name, but she's actually on YouTube with Rocket Jump, and she's got some really funny things on that. The studio gorilla basically only worked on this for 5 years. Well, you can actually see how much detail they put into this. I mean, they deserve all the recognition. This game is insane. Like, 5 years, crikey. I mean, that's almost enough time people would spend on a film as well, a script to post-production. But honestly, I seriously recommend you guys get out there, buy this game, because it's so good. Like, I said it before, these characters are phenomenal. You really connect to not just Aloy, and Aloy is amazing. But the side characters, you get to see how they live, what they need, and you try and help them. They're really
They saw us.
Oh, Ravager. Here we go, guys. Go kick that fucking horse. Now, this is probably my favourite weapon. Because it does this. Woo! Blows off some of that armour. Which is absolutely helpful. Oh, ow. Alright, let's see if I can override and use that voice. I need the help. But as you can see, my blue bar up there is coming back up. That's my suit. Oh, that's close. Really weird. Oh, I just shot my guy. It does get a bit messy sometimes, but it's all good. Just keep rolling, keep bouncing. And you can really see with these ravages, I think they're called. Whoa, sorry guys. You can really see how cat-like they are in the movement. And you can really see how helpful it is to actually override things before you go into the battle. You know what, this guy's got a lot of electricity, so what I'm going to do... The potion in the bottom left now has just made me a little bit more immune to electricity. Very helpful. Whew. Yes. Whew, alrighty. This is a bit of a battle. See how this one's green and this one's blue over here? That just shows the rarity of the items that these creatures have. So I'll take a blue one, or a green one.
I'd have to
blue
ditch
one.
something.
Yeah, you get a lot. You really do. These are all my weapons. This fills out all the stuff I get. Hang on. I've got something new. I want to check it out. Gee. Oh, there it is. Last of Us, yes, I would. I'm not too... Skyrim, definitely with the space and stuff. Last of Us, the relationship between Aloy and her father figure is beautiful. It really is. Oh, can't take that. And you can really see Last of Us in that sense, just the character-wise. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I forgot about the mission I'm doing. It does totally feel original. Like, I can compare it as much as I want to Assassin's Creed or oh my goodness, there's another one. I can compare it as much as I want to Assassin's Creed and too much like that. In the end, this is a fun game. It's so beautiful. And the technology and the ruralness of it is so seamlessly mixed. This is actually really cool. I've never just sat and watched them fighting before. Yes! So my guy won. That one with the blue, that's the one I overrided a little bit earlier. Get some more special stuffs. Alrighty. Now where is my ride? There he is. Okay. So the mission, yeah. I played the first Assassin's Creed. This is really early on in my PlayStation days, I guess. And it just felt so repetitive and I wasn't really good. So I struggled and I didn't finish it and I got a bit bored. That's kind of turned me off the Assassin's Creed franchise because I feel like there's so much to do that if a television series or a game loses me, unfortunately it's done. Very rarely do I come back. But this game, yeah, it has the horse riding of Assassin's Creed. It has the stealth as well, in that you have to take down bandit camps. And you can either go in guns blazing or archery blazing. Or you can just go in stealthily. I always chose stealthily, or as stealthy as I could be. Just because it felt so much more accomplishing in the end of the day. Uncharted. Yeah, Uncharted. It does have a little bit of Uncharted, but I guess that kind of overlaps with Tomb Raider as well, just with the climbing. Now, this is just going to be nitpicky, like absolutely nitpicky, because it's very difficult to ask for more with a game so beautiful as this. I wish the climbing was a bit more puzzle orientated, because it's sometimes it's a bit easy. Okay, now this guy here, he's from the Banuk tribe. They kind of they're quite peaceful. They live in the mountains. Actually, no, I should asterisk that. Not all the Banuk are quite peaceful. Obviously, they have the warriors and hunters and stuff, but they have these monks that, well, I'll let this guy speak for
It's a
himself.
clever trick they have, but no need to see what you can scent. This blood is sharp, Huntress, flint sharp.
He drinks the petrol.
The last time I took it into me, they say I slept the sleep of death and sweated dark oil.
Ew! This guy seriously
Alright.
creeps me out, guys.
Try not to die.
A stalker, watching us.
This is his
Watched
visions that he gets from
by us.
drinking the petrol.
In red eyes, I thought to see ourselves reflected. No, they were dull and set with a purpose precise from their machine mother foundries. They prey. They will not flinch. They are indifferent to the wild. They are final. They are weapons, that's all. My heart drops. Why look for understanding in the axe the moment before it splits your skull? No. No, there's more. The axe does not remember its smelting. These machines do, and pine for the metal world.
It's hard to know what to make of you.
Then open my mouth and look inside.
Oh.
A cave of echoes and memory, but not my own.
I mean, you're tough-skinned, I'll give you that. Especially on the inside.
I first drank at the spring of a fallen thunderjaw. The cables cried out like waterbirds. But felling giants is short work for you.
Trying to appeal to my pride?
No. To inevitability, Huntress. The tremor of their tread. Can you feel it? Tugging you to the eastern valleys?
So a thunderjaw next, huh? But of course.
Alrighty. So I've been asked if I could talk about the combat and the ways I can analyze an enemy before attacking. It really is amazing. It's quite helpful. Because what Aloy has on the side of her head, I'll just get it to stand up. Where is it? There it is. See that little triangle thing on her right ear? That's called a focus, and you get that very early on in the game. And it helps you have a look around. So it'll tell me, you can see those blue lines? So I can see that there's a broad head, which is a machine that kind of looks like a bull, I guess, ahead of me there. The orange glowing parts are the weak spots, where if I use my tear ammunition, which is like the explosive arrows, if I use this, that's going to blow off all the weak points and the armor. The way I've got my weapons wheel set up as well, I usually rotate through this one if I wanted to have a different weapon in there. But I've got just a slingshot at the moment. I've got my basic short bow arrow over here, fire bow, I never use those arrows, and armor piercing arrows. This one is my tear, which is quite explosive. This one's like sharpshooter, so this is really good for stealth. Up here the tripwires are so much fun. I just need to hold X to make some more. Now, as much as I like helping this guy get high of petrol, what I might do is I'll find a, yes, slingshot I don't care to use much. It's kind of, it's difficult to use because it's a little bit inaccurate, but it's really good if you want to cover a wide ground. Now what I'm doing now is I'm just looking over the creature sights and looking for something that's big and something close. What is this? Oh. Thought I had more missions I've missed. I'll talk about this later, but yeah, the slingshot is just awkward. Now, let's go... Alright. So I'll go up to the sawtooth and I'll get you guys to have a look at what it's like to fight with some bigger machinery. Playing with the big boys and girls. Equality! Up there we've got some glinthawks in the sky. They're going to shoot some snowflakes on me if I'm not quick enough. Do they ever talk about why they have some tech and not others, or it's just part of it? Okay, so what's, there is information as to why, so these guys are the sawtooths right here. There is information as to why there's this sort of tech, like this machine animal, and why I'm working with a bow and arrow. Pretty much, the tech doesn't get much, I guess, advanced as a cannon. You got some pretty incredible cannons. Very rarely do you get to use it, but there is reasons to why we're quite primitive in what we're using. And I feel that if I actually say any more about that, I might do some spoilers. So I think I might just, I might leave that one on the side there. But if I go back to showing you how to use like the focus, so I can see here, this Ravager here, so not a sawtooth, sorry, They do. Although, they Hawkeye and Green Arrow, they put boxing gloves on the end of their arrows, so how serious should we take them? Now we can see here that this guy here is a sawtooth, this one here is a ravager. He is good with electricity, but he's bad with fire. That on the back there is bad against oh, I can't hold on to it very long, but it's telling me I should use either fire arrows or a tear arrow. Fire arrows, ah! Sorry guys. Fire arrows aren't really that great, but the blast wires and stuff are pretty good. So I'll show you what this is. This is a tripwire. I usually like to do multiple, because if you get a couple of blasts in on them, they're going to be pretty weak by the time they get to you. Alright. And you have this wonderful little exclamation mark in the bottom left-hand corner. If I press that one, it attracts the attention of this guy here. Now I'm going to back off a little bit, because the blast radius is probably going to get me. What if he doesn't come? Ah, there we go. Oh my goodness. Come on, buddy. Woo! Check that out. And that is how you take something down without any effort. And he doesn't even care. What? Beautiful. That guy's down and out. He's figuring that something's happening. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to scan him, and I'm just going to work with arrows with this one. You can see there's an orange bit here that is his weak spot right there. But I know as well that the back bit here is pretty weak as well. That's also cool, slow motion. Oh, I missed. Sometimes when you're lucky, your horse might come and help you, but I think my horse is a little bit lazy. She's always lovely. Oh my goodness! She's always very lovely. Oh, butt shot. There we go. Cool. So that's how you can scan and use use your arsenal to your advantage. Especially these tripwires are so helpful. Now, the blast wire and the fire wire, that's going to hurt the machines a lot more than any of these, I guess. But if you want to get one to freeze, if you're a better shot than me, the shock wire is actually really good, because it'll I guess have the machine spasm. It'll overpower the machine, and it'll be frozen for a little bit. But I'm a terrible shot, so I just want to blow it up, which I can also do with, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, I have a fire bomb, or trap, sorry, and I also have a blast
Just
trap.
won't stop blowing.
So I can lay them about, and just as with the trap wire, I can lull them into place. Oh, that birdie saw me. Okay. That is not what I'm doing. Dang it. Oh, Mr. Birdie. Actually, oh, override. I haven't overridden these guys yet. So time for everything. Wait, what will we do? Friendly? Get me? Nope. Cool. Okie doke. So at the moment, I can either go help this guy again, get a little bit more high, but I'm finding this story a little bit boring. What I might do, get rid of the merchants, get rid of that, get rid of that. See if that helps me a little bit more. I'll help you guys. I'll go up here because this is where these things are another thing you can collect. You end up going into a high spot and looking over the just phenomenal view of what Horizon is. So go up there and to save a bit of time, I know I wanted to show you guys the landscape a bit more, but I will fast track just so you can also see what a fast track will look like. Oof. But yeah, shoot any questions, anything you might have about Horizon, anything you might have about any pop culture, really. And I'll be happy to answer as best I can. Alrighty, so you do see a bit of this machinery around and about. There's definitely a reason for it, but hashtag spoilers. Let's keep that under wraps. Now I need to head up there to get this wonderful viewpoint. I'd love to hear if you guys, any of you guys have played Horizon, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, even whether or not you'll go out and get it. Well, I have been here before and I'm going the wrong way. Dang it. I know, redheads, my goodness, we're taking over, aren't we? Again, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. Yeah, so it's an incredible game, and it certainly is showing that female characters do sell, and it's really just the story that matters. Gee, now I'm going. Watch out, world. Yeah. Redhead power! Actually, I was just told that recently, probably 2 weeks ago, there was a Ginger Pride parade down in Melbourne, Australia. So, I live in Brisbane, so unfortunately, I couldn't go. But people are proud to be redheads, or as some traditional Australians like to call it, blueies. Why we call redheads blueies, I don't know, but it's just another term that we get. Where am I meant to go? Jump to it, you pretty much can go there. There's not too much restriction, so like, sometimes I've taken a different climbing way than I probably should have. Completely missed the climbing sections and just jumped my way up this place. I might have to do the same here. Although, am I in the right spot? What's going on? But yeah, this spec-fit or sci-fi or post-apocalyptic, all these worlds that are coming out like that, it seems to be women, guys. It's women who take the lead. I mean, look at Divergent, Hunger Games, Horizon Zero Dawn. Guys, women are the future. No, we need men, and you'll see that this game has some fantastic male characters as well. They don't just stick to any bravado cliche or anything like that. I mean, they're really good. No, probably not meant to get up there. I can keep trying, but I think that's a bit boring. Actually, I have no idea where this thing is. This haze of snow, it does make it difficult, but it just shows how much effort the video game developers have put into it. In that it's not just a straight up normal day. It goes from raining, it goes to snow, it goes to sandstorms. I haven't heard a complaint about not having a male option in this game. Yeah, well I think Aloy is really just a really good all-round character, but it also makes sense why she is the way she is, because it's not just I guess not just tomboy for the sake of tomboy, or just for the sake of an interesting character. Like, there is a reason why she's hardened. There is a reason why she thinks about things really logically in a world that is quite focused on spiritual things and things that they can't describe, because it's the future, but it's primitive. And she stands out because she questions it. And I think that is good. I think we do need to question what's fed to us, and that's what she does. Oh, that was pretty cool. Yeah. Getting a bit philosophical here, guys. Alright, so I can't find this thing. Who should direct it? Why not, like, dual directing? I mean, if Wonder Woman in June goes amazing, I mean, yeah, gee. I don't know. I'm not too sure about directors, because, well, to be honest, I just don't know about directors. I think, I definitely am looking forward to Wonder Woman. But I am more looking forward to hearing about any bit of information from the BrittGirl solo film that I can get. Alright, I'm giving up on this, whatever that is, viewpoint. I cannot find it. I don't want to bore you guys, which you probably already have. So let's, now, I should be able to find these things called Banuk dolls. Where the heck are these Banuk dolls? Let's just go over here. There's a lot of collectibles over here. We're traveling down the side. I think it would be exciting, I guess, to have Horizon as a film, but films can actually ruin, well, not ruin, but it kind of tarnishes the original story sometimes. So, as much as I love this game, I think I love it too much for it to actually be turned into a film. Because you see that with books to movies, comics to movies, games to movies. My goodness, Avatar The Last Airbender movie is the prime example of movies just not getting it. Now you can see that, like, Avatar The Last Airbender is such an amazing television series, and yet they did so bad at translating it to a movie, because they missed its heart, because there's so much in it. They just made it amazing.
These are helpful.
They decided to cut out Suki and the Kyoshi warriors, and it's those little villages and warriors that really made that television show. So if they did this as a movie, they're gonna have to cut out so many characters and so many things that really make it phenomenal. Now I want to go here. So it's a bit of like a two-way street. There are a lot of amazing actresses coming out and about. I think J-Lo is maybe oversold at the moment. I mean, she's an amazing actress, but maybe we should get some unknowns up there. I'd love to see more unknowns. Yeah, this is new. See this guy here, guys? This one is a corrupted machine. So usually that means they're going to be fighting for the bad guys. There is a tribe of people in this that worship machines, and they are absolutely horrible. So they corrupt machines in order to have them do the bad guys' bidding, if that makes sense. Sorry if it didn't. Gal Gadot is amazing. It's probably widely known by now, but she was, yeah, she is amazing. She was actually also, that was the wrong arrow. She used to be a part of the Israeli army, and that's really what sold me on her character. So that's incredible. She really is Wonder Woman. She is a fantastic, well, I will say fantastic, although I haven't seen her model. She's a model, and she was a part of the Israeli army, and I think that's incredible. Because that's what Wonder Woman is. She's got, like, amazing fierceness, but at the same time, she's compassion. You know what I mean? And that's what she brings to DC Trinity. In that Batman brings this control through fear. Superman brings this, I guess not really control, but he brings respect and justice and, you know, Scout Boy's honor. Well, Wonder Woman brings a compassion that neither of them can. I would like to see, I need to sit down and watch some of Gal Gadot's other films. Like, I know she's in Fast and Furious, so I need to go check that one out. I'm not sure what you're saying about being huge harassers. Do you mean they like follow Gal Gadot around? Typo? Badasses, yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's actually a requirement. I think you have to serve 2 years after school, isn't that what it is? You have to serve after school. Now the reason why I'm also around here, guys, I'm sorry if this is a little bit boring, but I'm looking for a collectible. Ooh. That'll be it. So that's another thing this focus is actually really good for. It's sending you in the right direction when you're a novice like me and have no idea where you're going. Funny story though, speaking of army and stuff, I nearly joined the Navy. So that would have been an interesting and different career path. But alas, I just went through the first year session and I just decided, no, can't really, the position I'm after isn't available, so I'm going to say goodbye. Alright, let's look for this flower. These flowers are really gorgeous. Look at that. Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, we have a full defense force. We have Air Force, Army, Navy. I did something similar to Scouts. I was a part of the Navy cadets through high school. And that just taught me about marching, rank, all those different sorts of things. Holy dooly. Hello, Biggie. But what's not adorable is our ranking system in the Navy. It's a little bit, let's just say, by the time I left cadets, my rank was a leading seaman. So there you guys go. A little bit of funny history for you guys. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I make light, but honestly, Navy cadets, I met some incredible people. Ooh, Julia, that's 3 of them? Jeez. Okay. Well then, let's see if I can get a little bit. The top right hand corner, my suit has actually diminished a little bit and lost a bit of height. You can see now my broadhead helped me out get rid of that armor. I think it's a spear. Yeah, I'll try and get this is my main melee weapon. Give that a bit of a swing. So this isn't the one I started with. It gets upgraded. It's one of the few weapons you actually get a short film about how you get it. Actually, I haven't really looked closely at it before. It's pretty cool. It's also the same tool that I use to override machines and put them on my side and help me out a bit, which is really helpful. There we go. So, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but my broadhead that I actually whistled to come help me actually helped me this time. Ooh, pick that up. And he attacked those creatures for me, which is so good. When you're in a jam like I was just then, definitely what's needed. That's it. See this, guys? This is a metal flower.
These are something special.
They certainly are. So as you can see, this whole middle section is all the metal flowers I've collected. But one thing that's really pretty, I need to delve into it a little bit more, is but they all have like little poems. Let's see if I can get my wistful poetry voice on. Summer grasses, fall that remains of soldiers' dreams. There you go, there's a bit of poetry for you. Oh, a little bit of a tidbit. I study currently creative and professional writing. So if you need someone to read poetry beautifully, guess that's one thing I can do. We actually did have a lesson on how to read poetry at uni and how you're meant to like actually give a little bit of a pause at the comma and a pause at the end of the line. Read the science on the page. It wasn't as like crazy as that, but it was a bit fun. I mean, why can't I collect that? Okie doke. Oh, I haven't been to this fireplace yet. Let's go check out that fireplace. Whee! It's on fire! Actually, yeah, let's save it. Give it a quick... Ah! Oh. Well, I can't say I've ever actually listened to an American recite a poem. Yeah, you might hate me doing this, but let's see if I can do an American accent. Let's see if it really does sound like, oh my gosh. All right, let's get this American accent going. Summer grasses, all that remains of soldiers' dreams. Maybe it's maybe it's just because I sound ridiculous, and yeah, I should never do an American accent ever again. Glad we agreed on it. Let's go get this next one. Hopefully no more machines will jump out of nowhere at me. Unless that's exactly what you want. You guys want me to die. Oh! Couple more machines. Have a little bit of fun. You know what? Let's tripwire these bad boys. Oh, a bit low on ammunition.
That wasn't a warning.
I don't think there is a multiplayer for this. I should look into it. I don't actually have an online PSN network, I think it's called. Honestly, guys, it took me long enough just to set this online video up. So if there was a multiplayer, I don't think I could do it.
Got you.
Because, well, I don't pay for the PSN. Ah, I want to collect the stuffs. If there was a multiplayer, I could see it as, it would be pretty cool. I mean, like, you could decorate your own character as, from different tribes, and I think that would really be awesome, just to put yourself in this world and think, what tribe would you be in? Very similar to, like, what Hogwarts house you'd be in. Hufflepuff for the win. Now, the next collectible is in this area. And that is a rabbit. There it is. Actually, no, it's not. I lied.
No room.
Yeah, I guess it could be like Catching Fire, yeah. I think this world is a lot more prehistoric, a bit more, what's the word? Backwards? Like, you have holograms. I mean, Aloy is like the only one, kind of the only one, ooh, spoiler territory, with this focus thing on her ear. So the technology really is, it's pretty primitive. Whereas Catching Fire, you still have those holograms in the TV, you have all these people in the Citadel who are, in the capital, sorry, who are having all this like plastic surgery and stuff to make themselves look amazing. But this doesn't have surgery of those sorts. Star Lady. Now, you might have to explain that one to me. Not sure what that means. Yep. Put that one out. Okay. Still lost me a little bit there. The earpiece is called a Focus. You find that around the start of the game. Ooh. Oh, do you mean like Star-Lord, but like... Oh, so she... Like Guardians of the Galaxy? Is this the Guardians of the Galaxy thing? Ah. I found it. Oh no, it's Watcher. Dang it. Now, come on, Gamora is Star Lady. She has gotten that title if she ends up dating him. Mr. and Mrs. Star. Although he might have to take her name. Where is this flippin' mug? I find it funny that one of the collectibles is mugs in this game, because I love coffee. My goodness, do I love coffee. Cool. Now we're inside a fallen building.
Look out below!
Yeah, and Aloy is... her little tidbits of like what she says, it's pretty cool. Like she interacts with how you're playing in the game and stuff. Okay, hang on. Gamora versus Natasha. I mean, that would be a pretty epic fight. I really cannot find this mug and it is annoying me. Things don't usually take this long. You know what's great about Guardians of the Galaxy? How they humanized Nebula in one line. My goodness. I could hear the hearts breaking across the cinema for Nebula when she said it. Oh, I don't know, she is a redhead. Redheads are known to be amazing. Some of the best human beings on the planet. So she might win. Okay, I can't find it. I'm getting a little bored. So let's go check out this next bit. Whee! Collect some roots. Oh, rabbit. Rabbit. Sorry for the
Quick way down.
So, it's pretty clever how they put the animals in as well. So in the crafting module you can widen like your quiver and stuff. Widen? Make larger? So I need to go fishing. Well, it's not really fishing, you just kind of stand on the edge and shoot your arrow into the water at some fish. That way I can make this one a bit better. I do need to do that. Yeah. That's another part of the game that you can do. These are my outfits. Runway. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's a dumb idea. And then all my weapons. Cool. You know what I wish I could do? Because this game is too pretty just to look at it from one angle. G. Nerdiest RPG. Now, I'm not really a gamer. When a game like this comes along and really piques my interest, that's when I get sucked in and I don't really do much else. Maybe I'll just...
Gotta stay sharp.
Ooh. This guy needs some help. I could just list off a few games that I have played. I guess you could choose which one's most nerdiest. Down. Oh, I'm a bit sick, guys. Let's get some corruption juice on me. I have any. Oh, there it is. So, funny story, one of the games I've played, one of the first games I've played on my laptop was Life is Strange. I was in JD Hi-Fi. For Americans, that is a... what is it? Games, music,
Low and quiet.
all the cool stuff store. And this lady comes up to me just as I haven't even picked up the game yet, and this lady's like, do it. Buy it. I'm like, oh my goodness, okay, I'll buy it. So that was really cool. That's about time travel. This girl, high school student, travels through time through the photos she takes, and she's an art student. Photography is her chosen medium. So that's a really cool game. Beyond Two Souls is really cool. That one has Ellen Page. I can't for the life of me remember the other actors' names, but that one, that really has, the choices in that game really do affect what happens later in the game. And I don't think I've played a game that really has that sort of weight in all your decisions. I played that one so quick. Almost too quick. It's a bit of a blur. What else have I played? Obviously the Tomb Raiders. Can't not play those ones. I think I played Corrupted Machine. Let's get some tag on. Oh my goodness.
That'll help.
I hope so. Well, I'll get back to story time in just a minute, kids. Launched. Wow. So these guys aren't even easy to come by. These are medium size, I guess. Their speed really makes up for their size, I guess. So there's... that was a good shot. Some really big ones. Actually, I want to say the humans, but I don't think it's actually the humans. Ow! I'm dying! I'm dying! Not really. Get some fraction health. Ow! I'm getting slaughtered. Jeez. Oh man, how beautiful was that shot? Leave me alone. Leave Brittany alone. Honestly, the most helpful thing to do in this game is to just keep roll dodging. My goodness. Right? Oh, if I didn't have roll dodge, I'd die. Oh, something happened. Oh wow, you just fell over for no reason. Oh, whoops. Sorry guys, let me turn that down a little bit. Oh! I wasn't saying anything that important. Mostly just me screaming. In terror. Okay. So this is the flower that I came for.
Well, you're not ordinary.
Alright. I got bored of that one. There's a Banuk thing. Now this is how I'll travel to the Banuk warrior, figure. Now, I feel like there's a little bit of a missed opportunity with the climbing here, cause now, if you've been staying for a while, you know that I'm comparing this game with a bit of Tomb Raider and a bit of Assassin's Creed. Now with Tomb Raider, you had these really good puzzles for climbing. I just loved them. They were fantastic. The climbing can be a little bit simple in Horizon, and I mean, like, that's fine, especially for someone who's not, like me, someone who's not very good at gaming. Yeah, I just feel like, especially in these situations where you're trying to get these rare artifacts as collectibles at the end of the game, kind of want it to be a little bit harder, I guess. And I mean, I don't know if, like, usually the physical area doesn't change when you make it a harder game, does it? So, because I will admit, I am playing on easy, because, tell you what, Pac-Man, I wouldn't even get one of those little pellets on Pac-Man. Okey-doke. Let's go this way. And that's what I mean by like being able to jump up random places. But again, I don't think this is the way I'm meant to go. That's always fun. Ah, gee. Alright. So I'm not sure
Going
if you
down
noticed,
fast.
if you've been for a while, you'd have seen a little like symbol painted outside of the hut of the crazy man who I brought petrol to. Now, that is what I'm looking for here, some sort of painting. And I can see the way down already. That's the way down, that little zip line. The way up. There we go. Way up. See a little bit of painting there in these pillars. First time I tried to find one of these creatures was a little bit difficult. Ooh. Here I am talking about how simple it is and I'm nearly falling. I think the Nintendo Switch Zelda game and Horizon Zero Dawn, a similar thing, much better. Yeah, definitely the open world. I haven't played the Nintendo Zelda game yet, because I don't have a Switch. It was actually only recently that I bought myself a PlayStation 4 because my brother ended up taking his. Technically it was both of ours, but he took it anyway when he moved out. Yeah, so I haven't played Breath of the Wild. That's it, right? Breath of the Wild? But it does look really good. And that's one thing that I usually get worried with. I tried playing Skyrim, again, in the early days of me playing PlayStation, and it was so big. I was actually, I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what missions I should do, what I needed to drop, what I need to collect. That's the good thing about this game, is that it helps me out a little bit in the resources. Let's see if I can find one. As you can see in the bottom right, or middle right I should say, sorry, my dog's pestering me, so if you hear any barking, that'll be my dog. That tells me, there we go. So this is something that I don't need to keep. This is just something I need to sell to a merchant, which is really helpful for someone like me. It can make me go, right, awesome, I don't need it, get rid of it, awesome. Oh, those are strong words, Jesse. Gee. I think I made myself as a cat lady or something. Good morning, Mike House. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so we're just playing Horizon Zero Dawn here in Brisbane, Australia. And I just collected a fancy little Bannock figurine. Well, if that's the quick review of Skyrim, then I won't bother going back to play it. That's good, you've saved me, what, like 50 bucks now? Okay. Now, for entertainment's sake, I'm gonna try and find a big machine. Like, just a big machine. So a scrapper. Oh, it's so good, Mike. I keep finding, like, missions that in areas I've never been. Like, you see this area, I haven't been here yet. Just because I can tell because of these campfires that haven't been lit. Because I haven't been there, which is odd, I could have sworn... Where have I been through then? Gee. It's absolutely massive, this game. You know what? I'm going to take down a Stormbird. Stormbirds are massive. Let's go fast travel. Stormbirds are one of the biggest creatures you're gonna fight. And you don't have to, unless you're doing the behind the scenes what is it? The Hunter's Lodge ones? Hunter's Lodge is a nice little side missions. They're the ones I am the worst at, so probably won't cover them in this. But you just have to, you get little fun challenges of using specific weapons to take down certain machines. And they're situated in different spots around the map. Usually marked by, I think, a bow and arrow, a blue bow and arrow. I forgot to ask, how's everyone's day been? Hopefully good. Hour and 16 in, and I haven't even asked how everyone... Cool. Alright. Now I want to... Where's that sawmill? There it is. Yay. Ooh. Alrighty. There we go. Okay.
Share a drink with Aaron.
Now my little notes here. There we go. We go this way. So this place here, this is an Osseram village. So they're kind of like, I guess if you wanted to like it to Lord of the Rings or something, they're almost like the dwarves of this land, but they are humans. They're not actually dwarves. They just do like what dwarves do. Make some pretty awesome cannons and those sorts of things. Got a scrapyard behind them where I could battle a whole lot of creatures, but I want to battle that huge thing. Let's make sure I have enough ammunition. Do not want to be caught out. It's full, that's full, that's full. Alright, I'm going to change my bottom weapon as well, because I don't think slingshot is going to cut it. Now, yes, I want this. Tear is some of my favorite ammunition. It's very helpful. Alright, let's see if I can get this bad boy's attention. Some electricity going. Oh, go away! Wow, powerful thing. Where's he gone? There he is. Any more questions? This might be my last battle for today. So sometimes hair doesn't really do any damage, but it just helps you see how much my damage goes on. This can take taking patience, even if hair doesn't. Oh, big one. game. Yeah, it's honestly one of the biggest creatures in the game. There's one mission very early on where there's no way you can beat it. You are so weak at the start of the game, and you have to sneak your way around all these birds to get rid of all the tracking devices, I guess. Sirens for birds like this, and warthawks for some creatures that look a little early on in this book. I hate it when he goes. Ow, there he is. So again, I highly recommend you find the armor I'm wearing now before you do the final battle. Before you do the final battle or before you do stuff like this. It's going to help you so much. Look at that, purple. I'm going to get one of the rare items from this bad boy. Over 9,000! Alright, finally, let me finish this plug for this beautiful suit that I'm using right now. This one here, the Shield Weaver. Now, I'm going to endorse this suit. I'm going to tell you need to collect, what's it called? Power cells throughout the game, but I'm not going to tell you where it is, because I want you guys to have to find it. And because it is actually quite accomplishing, I guess, when you find it yourself. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. I'm going to try and figure out how to stop this recording, because I'm still very new at this. And I hope you have a wonderful week.